Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models, and this is issue 18 of Building the Terminator, the T800. Now, this issue is the head motor, the eye motor, sorry, so the eye motor support, which is a little motor that goes in the controls the eyes. But in this delivery, there was also a correction needed sheet. Due to an error in issue 1, the eye orbit parts 1 to 4 have been fitted the wrong way up. So it's not, it is a problem that I've done, but not a problem that I've done because of me. It's their fault. Basically, they've told us to connect this with the eye connections poking downwards, but actually they need to poke upwards. So that's the motor for next time, well this time, but not next time. So we need to undo some of the work we've done previously and take off this little bracket that holds the eyes in place, like that. Take the eyes out and turn them around. The bracket's not coming out now. Let's have a look. It does just say unscrew those, take the eyes out. But yeah, I've unscrewed them. Oh, there we go. That's just a little bit tight in there. That bit, I didn't really need to attach it. That was just attached. So instead of being that way round with this coming out the bottom, that needs to come out the top. So we just have to rotate each eye around and then pop that back in place again. So get the eyes lined up again. This was the tricky bit last time. I think they knew it was tricky, so they thought they'd sneak around and make us do it again. So the eyes are now the other way up, but that doesn't make any difference to the build so far. And we're going to reattach that back where it should be, where they should have told us to put it in the first place. Let's just say, let's put that back in there, and then you can put that bit on. And that goes over with it pointing downwards. Yeah, unfortunately, issue 18 was printed before we were ready, so before we noticed that we'd stuffed up in issue 1 or 2, or wherever it was back when this first went together. So yeah, sorry, do it now and then you're okay. So that's the eyes still moving. That will go on there that way round now. Does say just to slip that on there, so we'll do that. Slips under there and over that, and the same on the other side. There we go. So that's the two eyes joined together again, so they'll both do their looking together, but now with that way rather than the other way as it was previously. So that's back to the beginning and back to the start of issue 18. I'll put the instruction, the modification page out of the way for now. So let's have a look and see what we're doing here. We're just doing the eye support. As we've just found out, we've got a couple of different coloured screws, which are nice and easy to tell which one's which. And we're starting with that just goes on the top. And which way round is that? That's that way round on there, just covering those like that. Alright, this is actually saying, just have a quick look through, it's not got the protection bit on there yet. Right, so that goes down there just like that. It doesn't actually cover over any of those, that's okay. And we're using a couple of the black screws for that because they're just going into plastic by the looks of it. So as general information, the black ones normally go plastic to plastic, and the silvery ones go into the metal. So as ever, get one screw in there, mostly in there, and then we'll get another one in on the other side. Make sure that all lines up, and then tighten them down. That's that still moves around, so that's cool. And then we get the motor. This is the fun bit. There's a Little circuit board, little motor, and lots of gears in there. And obviously that's now cammed, so it will just rotate. It will just make it go backwards and forwards. Don't have to worry about. They don't look to the left or the right or anything like that. That goes on there like that, and just holds in place with 2 more of the same screws. And make sure I get the bits the right way. You've got to get it the right way around, because that's the only way around it goes. And that just holds into that the plate that we've just put in there, nice and conveniently. Get the right screw for it. Right, tighten that down and tighten the other one down. Cool. That's that. Now I need to get another bit that I haven't got ready, the lower jaw, because we're going to attach this to that now. So I'll get that ready. I'll be with you in a moment. Right, I couldn't find it because I forgot we'd attached the neck to it and everything, so it was much bigger than I was looking for. So here we go. We're going to be attaching to those 3 screw holes there, and those 3 holes there. So that's just going to sit on the top there like that. So his jaw goes together, and we've got 3 screws to put into the bottom there. Yeah, fit that on there, put it in there, do the screws up, sorted. Not terribly difficult, and that will be using 3 of these screws. We'll leave 1 spare, which is the way all of this has worked. So just about get that poked up in there, get one of them in a little bit, get the second one in a little bit. There you go. And then the third one and the final one in a little bit as well. And then we can tighten them all up. There we go, nice, nice and nice. Yep, getting there, that one, and the last one. Top of his jaw. So, that gives us, let's turn the page to make sure we're on the same bit. Yeah, do it all up, stage complete. There we have the beginnings of the head. It's starting to look a bit scary actually, I must admit. A little bit worrying. So now the left and right is controlled by that blue motor that we just put on there. This is the bit for the jaw opening and closing, which will be dealt with later. And yeah, he's looking a little bit worrying. I'll get my screws put away for now. I'll put that aside for now. Let's have a look. We've got the time machine. I remember that one as well. That's the big thing with a plate on the back. Yep. Observing the Universe 2, as I thought it would be. And in next week's issue, we have the the motor that does the jaw. So there we go. So that will be, obviously you've got to put that in, and then it will be putting all the head together, I would expect, soon. So that next month we'll probably have a mostly completed head, and possibly an arm as well. So yeah, it's getting there. We're working our way through one by one. As ever, thanks for watching. I'll be doing a short update and modifications video on the bits that we've done now, and in that I'll be putting it together a bit so you can see what it looks like. So come back for that soon, and until next month, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.